Totally forgot about restream. Restream. There we go. Alright guys, Spartandee here playing Neverwinter on the PC. We are in mod 19B and milestone 4 is around the corner. Today is the 9th? Yes. And it will be on the 11th for me anyway. I think it'll be on the 10th for you guys. So, yeah. Let me try to get chat working here. Uh, I gotta say, other than farming for lures, there's not much I can do. So bear with me, guys. Today's stream is gonna be very repetitive. Unfortunately, before milestone 4 happens, there's not really much I can do. Hey Sultan, good morning to you. I was just talking about how um, this today's stream is gonna be all about farming for the lures, because I don't know if you replied me in the Discord. I didn't actually go back to the Discord after I posted what you posted about the 100 lures thing. So it was kind of like half joking, half actually like really asking, do I need to have 100 lures? Because if I need to like farm for 100 lures, I was gonna do it anyway. Whether regardless of you're gonna ask me to get 100 lures or not, simply because I just think it doesn't seem fair includes anyone that has nurse. That's not actually that straightforward. Is that yes? I'm thinking it's a yes. Okay, this is like at the brim, so I have to be careful of this. I'm just gonna assume yes. I need 100 lures. So and I'm assuming that's like tier one lures because I've got like five tier two lures at the moment. So yeah, like wait no, I'm looking at brooches at the moment. I have five whips of commands, and you told me to get the tantalizing whips, right? So I don't have, I wouldn't have the chains for it, but I'll definitely get like the trophies, the tantalizings, because it's like change for me is just a matter of time kind of thing. Um, I don't generally farm like 100 chains in one sitting. It's more of like get five chains, then get lures, then get five chains again. Right. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I mean, you only have like what 3 days left? 2 days? 3 days for me. So yeah. I mean, I was pondering about this situation. Like, do I want to spend like 80 buying like say marks of Punzi's rank fours and then trading them for trophies, I suppose, in the next like 2 3 days. I mean, if that's what I gotta do, then yeah. I mean, if that's what I have to do, then I'll have to do it. But generally speaking, I'd rather not. But I know you did because you have the resources for it. I don't. I mean, yeah, I've got like what 9 million AD. Oh, look at that! I just made a million AD. Look at that! Look at that! I actually bought this for 100,000, and somebody because somebody posted it like incorrectly. Hey Drax, I was just explaining how I made a million AD. So somebody posted this Shadowclad rank 10 for about 120,000. I think he mistakenly forgot to key in another zero at the end to make it a million. So I snatched it up, right, in the auction house and then resold it for a million. So I've literally made a clean profit of a million here. So that's a million AD. Thank you for the person who bought it. Oh, that's fine. It was just a rank 10. I mean, you didn't have to. And I actually told Sultan the other day I wanted to get a legendary toad, because I feel like I need to test it. My That's why I have this Halister's lockbox because I wanted to get a um a legendary toad because you know what? I will swap to my DPS because this tunnel vision of mine is my bolster is 75% obviously. Oh, hello. Hold on. I'm being overwhelmed right now. 3000 is the maximum magnitude, right? I'm only hitting for 2.6 magnitude, but I have a feeling that legendary tongue lash will be better, much better because I even mobs, right? Even regular mobs can deflect my tunnel vision. I'm like, what? Do you use tunnel vision and then see that the damage doesn't get hit? It doesn't connect with the mobs. So I wanted to test the tunnel vision against legendary tongue lash and see if it actually like it can be deflected because some say it doesn't get deflected. So I want to test it out, but I gotta have a legendary toad first. Um. Oh, what happened by the way? Is it? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's the same. Television and tongue lash. I wouldn't know. I don't have one yet. So sorry. I'm gonna have to alt tab and see what just happened. Scythe Rider followed. I heard a notification, right? So what is it? I don't see any. If somebody rated me or followed me, please let me know because apparently it didn't show up on my notifications, so I don't know what happened. Was there a host? No, I don't know. Sorry, bro, whoever that was. If you followed me or if you rated, can you just let me know in the chat because it didn't appear on my notifications. I don't know what just happened. Something happened. I heard the notification, but when I checked, nothing happened apparently. La, la, la. Oh, yeah, yeah. You figured it out? Yeah. I mean, I won't confirm or deny, so I'll just leave it at that. Like, I kind of noticed that when I'm not too happy about something or somebody, I tend to like talk about it on stream. And I mean, I am human after all, but it's always. Sorry, the music, the sound seems to be too loud for some reason. I don't think. Is it too loud for you guys? It's so loud for me right now. I don't know why. I'm just gonna reduce it slightly. Anyway, when I'm not too happy about something, I talk about it, but I kind of realize that talking about it isn't exactly professional or even a nice thing to do, especially like talking about somebody behind your backs. And I kind of realized that whenever I'm doing something like that, it's probably because it's something that is missing from my own kind of like character, I suppose. I don't know what the word for it is. Like I'm probably jealous about this person because he has that thing which I don't have. So instead of being like manning up to it, like owning up to it, like I'm saying bad stuff about other people. So that's probably why. It's most likely that anyway. If anything, if my kind of like self development classes, I want to say that I have actually paid for and like learned from tells me that's the reason why. So it's just I suppose as a human being I have to be better. Okay, what were we doing today? We are trying to get trophies and lures, I believe. So the way I do it is I get favors because you don't expect me to go around killing mobs and then having to deal with the RNG whether a trophy drops or not. For me, the way I do it to get trophies is just get more favors and then buying it from the NPCs, like buying it from her. Yahail was her name. Yahail, yeah. So I've got enough for one, maybe two. No, just one, I believe. So we needed more of tantalizing whips, right? You just need ice fangs. Um, I have about 120 Ice Fangs, Drax. If you want to trade me with like tantalizing whips, one for one, by all means. But I'm pretty sure you're not gonna do that, right? Sultan here is asking me to get tantalizing whips, and to be honest, I can't be going around killing the mobs for the tantalizing whip. So what I do is I actually do 5 hunts with Shatter Ice Fangs, get five chains, do the hunts, get 5k, and then buy the lures that I need, which at this moment is tantalizing whips. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really it really pisses me off actually. Like if you do repeatable quests, right? You can only net like 300 at a time, and if you calculate it, it's like 10 minutes, let's say, for 3 missions. That's like I don't know, 100. No, that doesn't make sense. The math doesn't make sense. 10 minutes, three quests, 60. But I don't know, freak, whatever. 100 favors per minute, something like that. I don't know. My math is like I'm out there. Like it doesn't mix. It doesn't. I don't know. I can't calculate right now. It's too early in the morning. Even though it's like 2 p.m. right now. You're getting the cheapest ones. Yeah, I mean, Shadow Ice Fangs are like a dime a dozen because the mob that drops it, the frost whatever, the Watcher or whatever it's called, they spawn regardless of whether or not people killing the beasts, right? The particular like you don't need to kill anything for it to spawn, and the drop rate is ridiculous. And there's like I don't know 5 locations where it can appear. So Ice Fangs is not even the problem. The problem is you end up having what I have, which is like too many brooches in the end. Yeah, they spawn nonstop. So if like gore chains, if all of the trophies actually spawn like ridiculous amounts, like the Shattered Ice Fangs, we wouldn't have this problem. You see what's going on? I have so many brooches, but not enough of the exhausted holy weapons. I did manage 5, right? That's why I have 5 tier 2 lures right now. Maybe instead of doing tier 2s, I should just like trade these for like what you call those tantalizing whips or something. I don't know, 10 of those for one of these or something. I don't know. Like, I've got 3 here, right? I need 2 more, I suppose. I don't know. It's like, can I get 100 lures in the next 3 days? I'm not sure. I might not. So, I'm just gonna do this, like, without even thinking. Just getting the tantalizing whips here. Yeah, I don't have enough. That's okay. I'm just gonna go around looking for chains and doing 5 hunts in order to get the favors. It seems like I don't have enough of these fangs, but that's okay. I do have like I said, I do have like 120 of them in my particular bank. Like one bank, I have several bank tunes that has lures and trophies in them. It's crazy. I'm up to like three of them at this point. 3 bank tunes full of trophies and lures. Um, but yeah, that's the problem. It's like it's not so much as getting the trophies, it's getting certain trophies and not having too much of one trophy. You have to have like, you know, if you have 10 of these, you need 10 for the others, so that you can get a balance. If you have like 100 of these and 0 of the others, then you'll end up with having too many of the tier 2 trophies for one lure. And I actually had a party where somebody was complaining that they can only get like shadow of not Gale, shadow of what do you call those? Let me just go to the hunt room because I don't remember any most of these the names. Summoner of Yangzhou or something like that. The bat one, not the bat one. God, there's a bat one. The Gale, the other one, and the scab. I don't remember. Let me just quickly check the name here. Tendrils of Shadow. Is that it? No, that's Gale. Symbol of Yinagu. I cannot pronounce this name. What is it? Gwynethrin. Isn't that those like gnome things at that event? Is there a C? Oh, it is to see. Siniferin? Guniferin is something else. Is it a wolf? It looked like a bat though. The face of a bat. I don't know. Anyway, so he was complaining that this is the only one that he can get, right? And it's the mask. Like, how do you do that? How do you even do that? Like, how do you get that problem? I want to have that kind of problem, you know? Because my problem is just making Aokis. Yeah, which one is it? Not corrupted. The other one, Kozakuras, right? That's like the only thing that I can make. Like, I want to have his problem. The only one I can make are the Siniferans. Hold on, let me just do this raid for a second. It's lagging so hard. I don't know why. I don't have enough rank twos. God, God damn it, raid problems. I kind of wish that I could spend money into this game because I'm not making a lot of progress doing it the free way. Right, that was a rank three. Yeah, yeah, guys, give me a give me a second here to sort this out. It's like annoying. I kind of wish that it plays itself, which is kind of weird, right? I mean, it is an AFK game after all, but the having to kind of like you know set it up is an issue for me. Uh, hold a second. Let that figure out itself. Mask our second easiest. What? How? That spawns Hezros. Hezros are Gales though. Which one are you referring to? Siniferin, Wolf Guy. Yeah, that spawns Hezros. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we established that. My question is, how can you only make Siniferins? Like, you gotta have the mask from the dwarves, right? I mean, the dwarves don't spawn that much. Not that, as far as I can understand, they don't spawn that much. So if you select the second easiest, uh, really? That's my question because I don't think so. I haven't been going around farming for those masks, to be honest, but I wouldn't think that it'd be that easy. Yeah, show me. All right. I mean, sure, man, because I'm getting kind of bored with farming just the shattered ice fangs. Like, send me an invite and we'll do it, I suppose. I mean, yes, you're more than welcome to show me because I want to learn this problem. Let me go to you. Champion training tournament, spider tournament. Didn't even realize there was a spider tournament today, this week, whatever. So we're going to. I'm assuming we're going to. Oh, really? Okay, I'll do that. Um. I'll suppose I'll go to your Discord. Either it doesn't matter. Like, it's the same problem for me though. I'll have to increase my volume, increase voice volume, minimize music volume. It's still loading right now, so I'll just meet you at, I'm assuming, Hill. Oh, ooh, touche. Yeah, I'll have to. Um, Nice of Elysium, I'm assuming. I'm in the general chat, by the way. So test, test, test. It's not voice to talk. Voice activity. There we go. I don't remember why I set it to activity. Right, I'm in your Discord now, Sultan. So whenever you're ready, slightly. I have to increase the volume a bit. I think. Say something. Mm, not really. Let me just. You're already maxed out here. Say something again. Okay, that's much better, but I did like put the volume all the way up on my headset, so scab. Yep, but yeah, that's what I thought. um, you coming to me? Am I coming to you? Yeah, it should be here, right? Like the dwarves things. I don't know. I'm following you. Lead the way. Uh huh. Okay. Should need to swap my powers for AOE. Goodness. Uh huh. Right. Even these ones, or yeah. Ooh. Okay. So what about this HE here? If I were to kill these ones, would they pop too? Yeah. Mm, my right. It's just that the problem that I can see is that even by myself, I probably clear all of these in like 2 minutes, and then I'll have to wait what 10, 15 minutes for them to respawn. Yeah, this one. I mean, with the two of us, this will be like done in a minute. But if I was soloing, I'll probably clear all of these within 2 minutes and then have to wait for, I don't know, 10 minutes for it to spawn. So, do I at this point maybe go to a different instance and repeat the process? Okay, the one behind, like this guy right now. So that's three spawns, right? Uh huh. Okay, beginning, like over here. Oh, okay, sharp eyes. I did not even see that guy. But so at this point, I don't see it though. Not for me. There you go. So how many seconds would you say, or how many minutes would you say these guys will spawn again? Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Minutes, yeah. And so up, right? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. I haven't farmed for these either, but yeah, I suppose masks would be better trade items compared to say Shattered Ice Fangs because the supply and demand for those are pretty low. Yeah. Whew. Right. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Um, I'll 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 however still get the tantalizing whips since we need those more right now. Mm-hmm. The forks. Yeah. 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 So just rinse and repeat then, like the whole day. Okay. Not exactly great content, but I'll think about it. I'll probably do something like that off stream, like later tonight. To be honest. Anyway, thanks for that, Sultan. I'll catch you later then. Yeah. I'm gonna leave before I did that last time. What happened? I was still in Discord. I didn't even realize you were listening in. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Right here. What is this? Like this is the first time I'm actually looking at. I'm all tabbed in Sultan's Discord, and I'm seeing. Oh, it's New World. Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with New Worlds. It's just that I feel like I want to get into New Worlds to be honest with you guys because there's only so much I can do on Neverwinter currently while that like milestone 4 is happening or even after milestone happens, right? Post milestone 4, sometimes in December, sometime in January. We'll see how it goes then. But I'm kind of like feeling I need to start playing other games or something. Don't have to. I just feel like I don't know. This kind of like happened last night for me. It's like I was thinking I've been playing this game for 7 years now, and it's like I'm waiting for kind of like the events, right? For the next event, for the next event, an event after that, rinse and repeat. On a normal day, I feel like there's not much that I can do, which is interesting. Let's put it that way. Like people do it running toms, people running Zero challenges, but other than that, I suppose hunting for tier threes are interesting because you get the latest equipments from it, and even at a base, tier three gears are at 1250 ILs, and as we all know, the workshop, the forge for the angels for Redeemed Citadel um, will appear at the end of the milestone 4, which will then increase the gears. So even if I got all of the tier 3 gears right now, I'll have to wait till say a December before I can restore them to I don't know maybe 1280s, maybe even 1300s. You have Jeebus. You're not even subscribed to me, right, Sultan? I'm gonna have to look at that. Let me see. Get started? What? You know what? I actually made it. When I first started, with the channel points, everything was like 1,000, 2,000, and I've actually reduced it because yeah, you listen a lot because I feel like it's too much for the regular viewer. Um, I don't know, Sultan. I'll think of something that is like, you know how Vivi has his PP reveal that's about 9,999,999 channel points. But I mean, realistically, the 50,000 points for VIP is something that I'm farming for on his stream. So just because, like, what else am I gonna use the channel points for? Like for his PP reveal? Yeah, that's just a troll channel point redeem. He's just gonna keep on increasing it. If he knows that somebody is reaching up to like 10 million, he'll increase it to 10 billion or something. So it's like it's no point. It's like a joke. Uh, But for the streamers, sorry, for the viewers who are coming into my stream, it's more of a realistic thing. You know what? I tell you what. One of the things that I was thinking of putting the channel points as was actually a sub to my stream. Like I'll gift you a sub to my stream. Like once you reach a certain point. So since that is of a monetary value, I will definitely increase it to like really high amounts. Some things in the like the tens of thousands, to be honest, because it's real life cash, right? So yeah, I'll think about that. And I don't know, Zen purchases, maybe. Like again, that will cost something, right? But it's limited to PC only. Uh, something like this. I had this discussion with other viewers about how I can gift people subs. Like first time viewers to my subs will get once, like for the first month, a sub to me. Like every single viewer that comes in, but it costs about 300 sorry $3. So if I had like say 100 viewers coming in, I'd have to pay $300 per month. Seems a bit too extreme, right? I can do it, of course, but it's kind of like funny. I'm giving myself money, right? I'm giving $3 to Twitch. Half of that goes to me, so half of that goes to Twitch, right? It's like giving me money, but I'm only getting half of what I give, so it doesn't make sense. Um, like if I'm to give 300 subs, $300 subs worth of subs, right? I'll only get 150, so might as well just keep my money. But if it was something to claim, like if somebody manages to get like say I don't know 20,000, and then I'll give them a sub, so it's worth $3, for 20,000, something like that. Maybe they can claim, oh I don't know, oh Cold Ward. Though saying that free Cold Wards, that's a bit extreme. I'd need Cold Wards as well. Yeah. What about PvP items like rank 12s, rank 13s? I think that's pretty doable. Like it won't take the skin off my back to give those away, to be honest, since they're like practically free. I'll figure things out like that. Maybe giving people gold. But the only problem is that it's only for PC. The only thing that I can give away for console players are like coupons or something, like Zen Store kind of like currency for the consoles, Xbox and PC. Sorry, PS, something like that. Um, yeah, I'm not having good luck with the drops here. Are they back yet? They're probably not back yet. Yeah. Well, there's that spawn. These guys are back. If I want to spawn, like say the Nerzogons for the forks and also the tantalizing whips, I have to kill all of those mobs. He looks like, sorry, what the hell? I can't get to this guy. Am I doing this for reals? Am I gonna be going around farming these guys? I don't know. Let's do this for a while. You know what? I want to do this at least till five of them. I do have. 2 so far, so I just need 3 more. And then I'll look for the chains afterward. Chains are not too difficult. Like even as a solo player, I could get chains pretty easily. That's not gonna be an issue. It's just the trophies that's gonna be a bit slightly annoying. I wonder if I should trade tier twos for tier one lures, just so I can reach the 100 lure quota. Seems a bit counterproductive. Why am I making tier twos to make tier ones? You know what I mean? Unless I got like I don't know 10 tier ones for one tier two. I guess that'd be a good deal for me. Just doing a little bit of raid here. I'm not even sure half the thing that's going on in raid right now. It's a bit confusing for me. Like I have a certain way of doing things, like certain schedules, but it's all like you know poo poo hit the fan because all this event that's going on right now currently. Right, I'm supposed to summon champions to kind of level up apparently, so I'll do that right now. I mean, does anybody in the viewers like play Raid Shadow Legends? Can you give me like tips on how to get more like rank 3 champions? I have a way that I thought of by myself. It involves actually playing the game at lower levels at the maps that gifts you rank 3s, but the thing is I have to play it repeatedly, like because it's so easy to kill, right? At my level, I'm considered high end in raid already. I've got like 10, more than 10 I think legendary champions now at this point. So so it's kind of like I'm almost to the end of the nightmare rounds. I'm not quite there yet. Probably because I just haven't tried. But I have a feeling I'm pretty strong and I could probably get to the end of Nightmares if I tried, or at least like 1 stars. People who don't play Raid probably don't understand what I'm talking about right now, or people who do play Raid probably still don't understand what I'm talking about. It's fine. Uh, I did get a new champion just now who's like rank 3, but I want to combine him with my existing rank 3, so that his skill will be leveled up. Which faction is this guy? Hold up. I'm trying to look for my champion. I've got several hundred champions, right? 100 plus champions. So it's a bit difficult for me to kind of like keep track or of like which champion is from which faction. There we go. I found him finally. Da, da, da. Now where'd he go? He disappeared on me again. There we go. Found him again. I don't know if there was like an actual search function in this game in Raid, I would be forever appreciative of it. Because having to go to my like bank or like I don't know where they keep the champions in. Uh, I guess it's like the champion bank. Like there's the roster, then there's the champion banks, and I have over 100 each, like each side. So I have to go one by one looking for this particular champion. It's a bit ridiculous. You should time yourself for 1 hour farming and see how many trophies you acquire. Then multiply that by how much time is left. You mean like before milestone 4 happens? Um, I have a different approach, Sultan. It's more of like how much money I can spend in that amount of time, to get the 100 trophies. Uh, Let me see. Now I've got a bunch of champions, but a lot of rank 1 champions, unfortunately, which I need to level up. Um, I mean, I don't want to be spending like so much time doing this, which is like killing mobs and RNG on whether or not the trophies will drop. I'd rather be doing BHEs and then using the favors from the BHEs to buy the favors that we need, tantalizing whips, whatever. I mean, since you said masks are quite easy to farm for, it might not be the one that I'm gonna buy, but tantalizing whips cursed blades for my brooches, for example, I would want to spend on those. To be honest, those would be worth 3,750 favors to spend on. Like shattered ice fangs, no. Chains, no. Um, at this point, the things that I would probably use marks of potency's rank fours for are cursed blades, tantalizing whips, and I wouldn't say forks, maybe forks, maybe forks. Like you know how you have our tier two lures, right? It's kind of like I want I want the other half of it. Like it needs two lures to create one, two trophies to create one lure, right? So I have a bunch of brooches here. So if I have a bunch of like say exhausted holy weapons, then I can make a lot of tier twos kind of thing. So if I have I don't know, at the moment that's the most that I have brooches. Shadow Jaws. Since I don't need the boots anymore, that's why I've like stopped getting Shadow Jaws. But yes, if it's needed. I mean, that's why we have YBD kind of like farming for I believe he's getting forks right now, and that's why I'm going for both tantalizing whips and cursed blades because more the cursed blades are more for me. With my brooches, I have so much brooches that I just want to make them into tier twos, tier two hunts like these whip of commands. I've got five so far. If I can make all of these, have another five or so tier twos. And since I've got a lot of tantalizing whips right now, I'll probably be running tantalizing whips, if not these masks. But the whole premise is that I just need favors, so that I'll use the favors to buy the ones that I actually want. So since I've got a bunch of these masks, I have three so far, so I just need two more. I mean, I'm just gonna keep these Shattered Ice Fangs actually because I've already got too much brushes, as it were. So I'm just gonna focus on getting two more masks and then getting two more chains, and then I'll do like a five hunt with the masks. What else masks? The mask drops. I don't know what is it. It's the it's a was it good Cineferin, right? It's a Cineferin. Cineferin drops. What trophy does it drop? Cineferin. I don't know. I have to go back to the hunt room because okay, the leather and then leather. You know what? I'll try to figure it out myself. It's like one by one, asking question one by one here. Um, if I'm at the hunt room, at least I can refer to it and not need to ask what goes with what. Because I haven't been farming. All the only thing I know is Shattered Ice Fangs, and I suppose that's it. Shattered Ice Fangs and the Cursed Blade. I suppose those are the two hunts that I've been like really going for right now because I've got a lot of brooches. Don't see any pop, so I'll just do this one. Oh god, takes so long to kill. Am I in my DPS or my tank loadout? I'm pretty sure I'm in my DPS loadout. I mean, I'll go back to like the area to the eastern area and see if there's anything that pops. But I have a very like sinking feeling that if I don't kill the mobs, then the marked mobs will not appear. Like the forks are so difficult to get. It's like you need to kill what 10 Nerzagons for one to spawn, and even one spawn, you have to kill three of those to get at least one fork. So it's a bit ridiculous. I mean, I might get lucky and then it might drop like from the first Nerzagon that I kill. But yeah, I don't feel like I want to farm for the forks at all. It's like it's not as fast as like say this mask, right? I mean, this is pretty okay for me. It's slow, but it's not that slow. Like just going around, coming back, it'll spawn again, and it will drop it'll drop a mask. And like I said, I already got three. I just need two more, and then I'll start doing the hunts. At least it's not too repetitive. after I got my 5 marks, sorry, 5 lures, I can do hunts. That's interesting to me. Hunts are more interesting than grinding for these trophies. And I'm having stuttering. I do apologize. Nothing I can do about that. I think it's because I'm streaming on 4 platforms on top of other things. I had Discord on, which probably slowed it down a bit, somewhat. I've already closed it now, but the effects is still there. I don't know. I don't know how I can make this better. Apparently, if I bought a 3090, it might be better. Oh, did you hear about the Radeon 6000 series? Apparently, they're much better than AMD 3090s. Sorry, the AMD 6000 series is much better than the GTX 3090 series. Yeah, I don't know what to believe at this point. I don't have either, so it doesn't really matter to me. But if it is better, I might actually wait till the AMD 6000 series comes out here in my country. Yeah, exactly. It's like, 3090 is already amazing as it is. Like, why would you need to go that much further? If it's like a slight difference, I don't think it really matters to me anyway. Since I don't have either. If I was an owner of a 3090, I might get upset because when I bought it, I would have thought that it was the best at the time. Of the AMD 6000 series, you mean? Right. Yes, 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 correct. You're right about that. But for enthusiasts like myself who want to get the best when it comes out, I might actually just go for the AMD 6000 series to be honest, since I don't have a 3090. But if I was to get a 3090, I'd already be happy. The thing is, it's about $2,700 here in my country, so it's a bit pricey. It is a bit pricey, much more than it is in the US, unfortunately. Um, I mean, it's all about the shipping costs. It's all about the warranty. It's all about the latest stuff. So that's why it's that expensive. It's almost twice the amount of one that is being sold in the US. Oh, really? Why aren't you getting the 3090 though? Might as well, right? I mean, price wise, it is much cheaper, and the performance is not what 10% increase to performance, right? But assuming in kind of like your dough, I would have thought you'd get the 3090. I know I would. Heck, what am I gonna use my money for? You know? I see. Right, right. I mean, that's where I'm different from uh, from your kind of like how you see it, because I just want to get the best. Right? I invest in something for like the next 5 years. Like my gear right now was the best 5 years ago, so it no longer is even after say 6 months. So I invest into something for the next 5 years, and then whatever comes out the next 5 years, I'm gonna get that and just like repeat the whole process. No, you haven't. I don't think you have. If you have, I totally forgot about it. But my two graphics card fried playing Neverwinter. So I think I know where you're coming from as a consumer myself. But yeah, well, what happened? I don't think you mentioned it. Maybe you did. I don't remember. I don't think you did. Oh, but you did tell me that you bought shares. That's about it. From what I can remember. Sultan not responding makes me feel like he's like typing away like ta 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 ta. Ta. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't like I don't understand that, but okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like 155%. I have shares in like oh okay, it is a good thing then. I have shares in like HSBC, but it has since then like all the biz with HSBC, and I don't know how much my shares are worth per share. I think I bought it for like $8 per share or something last time. But yeah, since they have since closed in my country, they no longer exist. I mean, they still exist like in the UK and whatever, but we no longer have banks of HSBC in my country anymore because apparently there's not money to be made here. But yeah, if you were to sell, so basically, if you were to sell one share, you'd have what, 500 plus dollars? Is that what it means? I'm not too into this investment with the share thing, so I don't know. Is HSBC the only shares that I have? I think when I quit working for the bank, I did take it out, but they totally forgot about the rest of my shares. Like I still have 8 shares within HSBC apparently. And they send me letters, right? You like I get the dividends that I get is like 20 pence or something ridiculous like that every other year. So it's like, well, I still want shares in HSBC. Ooh, fancy. I don't know. It's the long run, isn't it? I'm not like I don't have long left. When I was 20, maybe. Uh, so things that are like long term investments, I don't really go for. Like I have some shares in like our what you call that, oil and gas, Shell. Yeah, we have Shell here as well. I think they're Norwegian or something, right? Dutch, but they're the ones who are taking care of the fuel in my country. Like they keep tabs on it. This is the funny thing. They keep tabs on how much oil we have in the country. So I'm like thinking once the oil is gone, they're just gonna say bye bye, right? I mean, I would as an investor if I know that like we have say we have 100 liters of oil. Of course, it's more than that. Let's just say, for example, like if I know that and like if we spend about a liter a day, that's already 100 liters, right? 100 days. Like at almost close to the hundredth day, I'm just gonna pull out because there's not gonna be any more oil in the country. It's not like we're gonna discover oil somewhere suddenly. Oil is a finite resource. I've been told otherwise, but I'm like, what? You think I was born yesterday? Oils don't just miraculously appear out of nowhere. They don't like they don't like recycle itself. You know what I mean? It's not just gonna produce itself. Those are like basically dead matter, right? Dinosaurs and plants and stuff crushed under pressure to produce oil that we use. Like what you call those? Processed, before being processed. Unprocessed oil, let's put it that way. I don't think that's the actual term for it. That's where you get diesel and gasoline and what have you, plastics, whatever, right? But yeah, I was told by this guy who's I suppose he's considered a mentor as well. He was saying about how like the oil, the fuel will just like recycle and it'll be forever, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, right. How can oil reproduce itself? Come on, it has to. You can't produce energy. It has to come from somewhere else. Same with oil. It has to come from something else. So if you don't put in something to make oil, it's not gonna work. Strictly speaking, I don't know. I might be wrong. I just think that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm not seeing these Nerzugons. I have to kill them, which I have no time for. Like I just need 2 more masks, and I haven't seen a mask drop yet after killing like what 2, 3 of those. But it might be the third one it'll drop. Third kill. I do understand that. It's RNG after all. Just gotta you just gotta chill and keep on doing it until you get the amount that you need. So the amount that I need is 2. Yeah, there definitely has to be a better way of doing this than what I'm doing right now. Well, at least they spawned again, so that's a good thing. Wow, they're not dead? Okay. God, what is this lag? Reduce underscore MIP. Could it be because I'm using Pretzel, this music app? Maybe. But I don't want to be demonetized by Facebook and YouTube. Somebody was saying that I'm actually going against the terms and conditions. I think you were there at the time, right, Sultan? They were saying about how I cannot go live on other platforms while I'm affiliate. So the way I see it, I think I don't know. It's kind of like I don't want to risk it. Like even if it is true or not, I don't want to risk it. But I still wanna stream on those platforms until I'm close to being partner. Being partner is a monumental task. Like 75 average viewers at a single session. It's like, what the hell? Do I have to pay people to come to my streams or something if I want to be partner? I don't know how people do it. Like I don't get how there's streamers who have like thousands and thousands of views. Like how many years have you been doing this stuff? Or maybe it's because of the content that they're doing. I mean, I saw a streamer who's doing a just chatting. He it's just like him behind a green background. I know it's a green screen background because it was all black, right? So it's like all he does is like giveaways or something, and he's got like 2,000 viewers, and I'm like, what? But he's making a lot of jokes and like making funny noises, using a soundboard and stuff, and he knows what he's doing. He's keeping it entertaining, I suppose. That's his selling point. He looks a bit funny. I suppose that's like intended. Um, and he does have 2,000 views, so he's definitely doing something right. But I don't know. I feel like doing silly stuff on stream is just a gimmick. Like people love free stuff. I suppose so. I suppose so. But my kind of like the way I want to get my viewers is they find me entertaining. You need to do what people love to see. What make a joke of myself? That's not how I roll though. There's a Tom and Zero, true, but I'm not too confident with Tom and Zero. I might be one of the better tanks out there in Neverwinter. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, who's to say, right? I mean, I'll feel a lot more comfortable if I had 100% bolster. It is a work in progress. Obviously, if I had my Zen go through, which it hasn't yet, I'm expecting it any day now. So once that goes through, once my 20,000 Zen goes through, then I'll probably like upgrade my mount uh, to all to mythics. I don't know. I don't know, right? Yeah, I've got a million 50,000 HP. I've got 75% bolster, but I just feel like I'm not good enough. It's just it's just my inferiority complex kicking it, telling me like second guessing myself, telling me I'm not good enough. And plus, anyway, like say with a solo Tom tank, I would feel so guilty if we died. If we wiped because I wasn't tanking well enough. Yeah, I know I am. But there's always that thing at the back of my mind. I could definitely be better. Get 100% balls, so get all of my colors to mythic. Yeah, even Zeryl's challenge. I mean, I run baby Zeryl challenges all the time. Not right now because I'm waiting for the triple Ds, the Dungeon Delver's Delight that's happening soon, like this month, right? Or is it towards the end of the month? I think it's towards the end of the month. Uh, yeah, 25th of November. So I'm actually thinking we will still be in Redeemed Citadel even in December, right? It is until December 9th. Yeah. So Dungeon Delvers, Delight is gonna happen during milestone 4, it's gonna be a bit annoying because I want to get top 100 in milestone 4, to be honest with you. And if Dungeon Devils Delver, oh god, if Dungeon Delvers Delight is gonna happen throughout like milestone 4, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Where is it? 20, 20. How long is it gonna be for? Double seals? What? No. November. Am I not looking at November? I am looking at November. Why doesn't it have the thing? The bar. Wait. Oh, it's until December 4th. So everything ends on December the 4th. Even the Redeemed Citadel? No, Redeemed Citadel. I don't know. I'll think about it when it happens. In 3 days, you think so? I think so too. Actually, Sultan, I'm not surprised if it does because people like Mordecai has actually pushed like other people because okay, for people like me who plays the long game, like we actually farm our favors over time. If we have a shorter time, we have less favors to do. So people who are like Mordecai, Galactic Underwear, who are producing massive amounts of favors, are pushing people like myself out of the picture, which, for better or worse, is not a good thing to happen for people like myself. So you have your burst favor grinders like Mordecai and Galactic Underwear, and they'll probably do like 50%, right, of the whole thing. And then the other 100% are the other like top 100 are probably people who have a lot of favors from hunts. So people like me who depend on BHEs are gonna lose out, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes. Like if people can manage to get like the top 100, this is why I wasn't too angry. Now, why should I even be angry? Um, I salute those people who managed to get to the top 100 in the last milestone, milestone 3, is because they did whatever it took to be top 100. I tried the best that I could. I only managed to get 118. So I suppose I'm just worth 118, you know what I mean? It was just so close, but 30,000 favors. I don't think I'll be able to get that much even if I tried. I just got too late into the game, to be honest. Oh, there we go. I finally got my fifth mask. So what I'm gonna do now is farm for chains. I was gonna say farm for favors. Farm for chains and just do these masks and get leather hides and see if I can get like whatever it goes with leather hides. I don't remember. I need to refer to like the hunt room. What does leather go with? God, it's so slow. I need a new phone. Actually, my camera on my phone, I cracked it. Like, it's not cracked. It has a hairline crack, right? But I can still take pictures. I can still scan the codes. So I won't get a replacement anytime soon. But I just got annoyed. Like, I only dropped it once and it cracked. Like, what the f? Like, are things like phones made so that it gets broken easily? I've got a cover already. There's a plastic cover uh to my phone, right? You can see that. But I don't know how it managed to crack my camera. It's probably because of the collision when it fell to the floor, which really pisses me off, to be honest. Make it more sturdy. Remember the Nokia? I had a Nokia 3310, I think, or 3300. Now that is dirty. Like, you know what? All that memes telling you about how it's like indestructible is just a joke. Like I don't believe Nokias are that indestructible. They're sturdy. I'll give you that, but they're not indestructible. You know when when mobile phones first came out, I had a really chunky ass Nokia. like the ones that where the speaker, the part where you put to your ear actually flips up. It was like this block, right? This I don't know. I don't have it anymore, so I can't show you. But it was this like really blocky thing, but not a lot of people had it. So that was kind of like my flex back in the day when I was in university back in the UK. I was one of the first few people who actually had a mobile phone when it first came out. When it first came out? Nah. Let me rephrase. Before it became all compact and before we had smartphones, right? I had a mobile phone back in the day. Like my first smartphone that I ever got was actually a gift for my wedding day from my wife. She got me my first smartphone and I had that for years. Like I'm not I wouldn't say I'm so like illiterate, computer illiterate that I don't want to get like the latest things, but I'm kind of like the type of person who waits until something breaks, like my phone. As long as it's still working, I'm not gonna buy a new one. And this one is like 200 bucks. So even if it breaks, I wouldn't be too annoyed. The only inconvenience is that I'd have to go to a shop and buy a new one, but that's about it. I'm trying to think, what am I supposed to do today? Leveling up my champions, I believe. Yeah, I've already resigned from trying to get the champion for free because I already lost like from the first event. Like if I was in the running to get a free champion, I'd still be working my ass off, staying up at like 5 in the morning. I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad that I don't really care. Oh, what happened? Did Drax say something? Gonna go with guildies. Mouse and foes over in 3 days. Oh, I didn't see that. By the way, Sultan, I'm gonna do it with guildies. I'm assuming he meant zero challenges. Yeah, good luck, Drax. I don't know if he's still here, by the way. He's probably still listening in while he's doing favors, hunts, hunts. Oh, okay. No, I thought we were talking about zero challenge. I thought you were doing zero challenge. All right, all right. Okay, okay. Good luck. I mean, I still don't have a tier 3 lure, which kind of sucks. I'm working towards it, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to, like, if I will be able to do tier 3 hunts by the time milestone 4 happens. I'll definitely get them eventually, but for milestone 4, I don't know. I'm actually saving up Zen to buy the mount, the wings. I just hope that it won't stray too far away from the free one, the one that you get from the top 100. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. If it says something like bound to account, like basically you can claim it in all of your tunes in an account, I will spend real life cash for that stuff, man. Oh, okay. I don't know. Because you get, what, 800 favors? 2, 4, 8. Takes too long? I don't know. For me, it only takes about 10 minutes, if even that. But that is, of course, hoping on 20 people in the instance to do it with. Like, I don't know how people will feel about getting nothing and us getting something out of it. I actually feel like we should pay people to come in and help us to do the lures. I'd be willing to. I mean, I would pay you Mark Ponzi just for you to help in getting the tier 3 done, but I don't get how people are going to the chat and saying, if you can help out, please do come to this instance. And they're like, yeah, but we don't get anything out of this. Why should we help out, right? I mean, like I said, I haven't done a tier 3 myself for myself yet, but I would like to think that I would. be able to pay each and every single one of them to help out. That's true, I suppose. I'm just like, even I don't have 100 lures, kind of thing. I'm working for it right now. Like I've been doing like 5 hunts every day, and like getting 5 hunts for the next day, and then repeating the process. So even then, I don't think I've managed to get 100 lures, to be honest. Doing like five at a time, five each day for the past few days. Cause my mentality was to get a tier 3 lure for myself, but it's taking so long. The freeway is taking too long. It depends on how bad I want the wings, I suppose. They did say that there will be a Zen version of it. If it's anything like the ones that you get for free, then I probably won't be like too crazy about being the top 100. Yeah, I know you've been telling me. Yeah, yeah. Well, even then, to be honest, Sultan, even then, I don't think I would have 100, maybe 50, but not 100. But that's the thing, you see. Like I said, you or YBD may not always be on when I'm on. So I need to be able to have my own stash that I can do without you guys, kind of thing. Of course, my efforts is split between 50% on getting my own lures and the other 50% to get lures collectively, like for the three of us. So if I had like, if I suppose if I had focused 100% on one thing, then maybe. But from what I can remember, I actually think that I wouldn't have 100 lures. I can't get 100 lures now if I was to say, oh, I'm gonna buy your lure for Marks upon Seas fours, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to get it for free because at the end of the day, I may not get to the top 100 anyway. So it's like, why should I even try? Uh, so I'm kind of like, I mean, think about it. All this effort that we're doing, all of the resources that you've spent so far, like how much AD, like if you were to transfer all of the mops that you spent so far and whatever to in trades, how much AD have you spent so far? A million? More than a million? I think it's been more than a million. You've got like 100 chains, over 30 million. Okay, and what if I told you that even after all that, you still don't get to the top 100? I mean, just kind of like hypothetical here. Don't you think you'd be like, okay, that was a waste of time? Why? What? You spent more, or you're gonna spend more? If you don't try, it doesn't matter. Ah, I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't try, but I wouldn't spend that much. Is what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't want to spend that much because if you put it like in perspective, the next mod will probably provide you something better compared to the tier threes. Yes, yes, I agree. It is relative. Like, I mean, if you can't spend 30 million without breaking the sweat, by all means. But I just can't. I don't even have 30 million on the side. Yes, yes, exactly. That's what I meant. I'm saying I don't have that kind of money, so I can't do it. So, but like, okay, 30 million to you is probably nothing. 30 million to me is a lot. So, and then if say both of us who spent, like, say if I spent 30 million, you've already spent 30 million, and if we both spent that like collectively 60 million and still don't get to the top 100, isn't that kind of like oof? Maybe not so much for you because you said it's relative, right? You have a lot of money, but for me, my God, like I could have spent on other things, with the 30 million. But I digress. It's like, what else you gonna spend it on, right? Mm, I don't think I've gotten everything that I needed. I still need Cold Wars. I still need like rank 15 weapon enchantments or what have yous. sorry, not weapon enchantments, like enchantments. I mean, currently I have rank 15 in all of my slots, but I would like to have my loadouts have each their own rank 15, so I don't have to like take them out and then take them back in and so on and so forth. I'm actually probably not being very efficient right now. I'm like I'm doing this automatically, not realizing that I haven't seen an infected main so far. So I'm just gonna swap to a different instance. Let's start with six, shall we? Exactly, exactly. Well, I just said that. What else? What else are you gonna spend it on, right? You've probably already got all rank 15s on all of your slots and all of your loadouts. You probably got Zen sitting like in the Zax, like you only have five posts, right? You're just like waiting for it to go away so you can post in another five posts in Zen exchange, etc. So I understand that. I completely understand. And I would have done this exact same thing as you if I actually had that kind of resources. But being that I don't, that's why I'm still gonna try. Definitely still gonna try. But all I'm saying is I'm not gonna spend 30 million AD on it to try and maybe not even succeed. I don't have a five mythic colors, but that will take a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like the only way that I can think of making your colors up to mythic is just running dungeons like non-stop. But probably wait till like triple Ds before doing that because I have a feeling that the greater shards of empowerment will drop from those dungeons more often because it's considered an epic loot, right? Um, you can't buy those legendary, sorry, mythic collars. Unfortunately, there's no shards of empowerment that you can get from Zen Store. Otherwise, people would probably already have 10, 15 mythic collars already by now. Did they say that though? It's just, I mean, you're speculating that, right? Because it's so expensive. I mean, I kind of agree. Nobody, I don't think a lot of people have, or even a mythic. Oh, wait a minute, what was that? I thought I saw it turning red, but that's impossible. There's no, there's no infected mains around that area. That's weird. Can't be a player. Player is blue. Anyway, I mean, like you say, that they're gonna have the wings in milestone 4. Like there's like the devs in their stream lying to our faces was like, no, no, we won't, there won't be wings in milestone 4. Like it's gonna be a post something. Better not. I swap instances every 2 minutes. This guy is asking if if he can join me in like grinding for chains. But the thing is, the way I do it is just hopping instances. Maybe getting two infected mains and then hopping instances and repeating the process. So yeah, it's no point in partying up. Like I suppose if you are in an instance where people are farming and grinding for the chains, you can stay as long as you like. There's a lot of people who are very sensitive about that. They're like, "Oh, we're killing the mains, and then you're just killing the infecteds." I'm like, "Okay, I'm actually on the side where it's okay, right? How else are we gonna do it? Even if we want to party with you guys, they probably wouldn't want to party with you. So it's like a lose-lose situation." What I'm doing right now is probably nobody is grinding for the chains. In the unlikely event that somebody actually is, I'll be out of their hair in 2 minutes anyway, because I'm just gonna jump instances. I don't stay long enough for them to complain about it, or at least I don't think so. I've not seen anybody complain about me being in their instance thus far. But that's only probably because I only stay for like 2 minutes and that's it. Like I don't stay until I've got 50 chains or 100 chains. right? I just stay till I've got like 5 chains, and then I'll do another five. 5 trophies, 5 chains, 5 trophies, 5 chains. Repeat the process until I get 100 apparently. Um, we'll see how it goes. The way I see this, if I don't manage to get 100 chains, sorry, 100 lures by the time milestone force happens, I'm just gonna buy it from somebody, like using marks of potencies. I don't want to do that, but if I have to, I will. I do have, what was that? About 1,200, 12 million floating around right now as we speak. It's about 3.7 per, and I've got 20k Zen. I prefer not to touch these, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, I already got a million, right? I managed to sell off my thing for a million, so I don't want to keep this longer than I have to. I might accidentally buy something. There you go. So every time I reach 3,750,000 AD, I'll convert it into Zen in the Zen exchange. Which prices? Oh, you mean the lures? Yeah, but that's the thing. Is if I'm desperate, then I'll do it. Meaning to say, you're saying I should get it now while it's like cheaper. Ah. You know what? Something tells me I gotta listen to your advice more. But the other, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not not hot-headedness. It's not stubbornness. It's the thrift side of me that just doesn't want to spend on free things. Yeah, if anything, I should have done it before, not like today. Maybe I could trade it for chains or something. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Um, if we're talking about any kind of hunt, then I already have 120 shattered ice fangs. I just need 100 chains, and I can get 100 chains, no problems. But the problem is that just that I will have 100 ice fangs. It's not exactly in line with what we're trying to do, which is to get to tier 3. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Chains are not that difficult. People are trading like tens and hundreds of chains for what now? Like rank 15s? Yeah, yeah, exactly. If the premise is that I need to get 100 lures, any lures, then I'm okay. I just need shattered ice fangs. I mean, I need chains for my shattered ice fangs. But I don't like that idea because it's Shadow Ice Fangs, it's Brooches. It just means that we need to get more of those exhausted holy weapons to make tier 2s. So I don't like that. I want to have a plethora, a balanced mix of different lures, not just one lure, one kind of trophy. That's just not how I roll. But if push comes to shove, then yes, all I need is 100 chains for in order to be eligible to be in kind of like the favor farming that we're gonna do in like milestone 4. And I feel like I'm overstaying my welcome. 106 feathers, and so we'll get some. Oh, nice. That works nicely, I suppose. If we can do like say 100 feathers and 100 shard ice fangs to get like say 50, that's a bit too positive, I suppose. But if we can get like 50 tier 2s, then it'll be much easier to get a tier 3 in the end. So that's 2 chains. I feel like I have to move because I am overstaying my welcome, but it's like it's really it's popping, a lot of infected mains. I kind of want to stay. Look at see, there's another one. Yeah, last time I checked, I have 120 shattered ice fangs. That's kind of like my count. Um, two tier 2 whips of command. Sorry, five tier twos. Currently, a bunch of brooches. So the thing is it gonna be enough for tier three though? I don't think so. With what we have, we need more. We need more, say, of the forks. We need more of. It looks like there's a guy who's just like running over mains back and forth. Definitely, they are definitely having a group here that is grinding for the infected mains. So I'm actually like leeching or sniping as they call it now. I feel bad doing this, but I just need two more. Like I'll do two more. I get my five chains and then I'll stop. I'll like go and do five hunts or something. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Aww. Aw, too late. You got 10, I got 5, so that's 15. Also, you basically have. Wait, but those are just the lures, not the trophies, right? We still need those like kites and stuff. I don't know. I haven't done a tier 2 for myself. 26 brooches. I think I have 12. Somewhere around that range. Two hides. Um, I was thinking I was gonna do tier 2 lures before milestone 4, but I suppose for favor farming, I should hold on to those. Oh, and actually, the elephant in the room, Sultan. How are we if you've had planned for, say, yourself, myself, and YBD to kind of like do tier three? How are we gonna like, you know, who's gonna get what? Was that even in the plan? I mean, I gotta ask now. Now that we're talking about it, like, or is that even out of the question right now? Like, I feel like I need to pay you to kind of like offset the 30 million that you spent on getting the chains and stuff, right? Well, I'm thinking of tier 3 hunt gears because once milestone 4 ends, it's all gonna be about the hunt gears. Like they're gonna be upgradable. They're gonna be like the best in slots. So I don't even have to ask. YBD is just gonna ask for every single piece for sure. Ah, I see. Can we do it as well though? I mean, we can do tier two, tier threes as well, can't we? Oh, I see. Okay. But I feel like okay. This is my side of the story. I feel like it's not fair that we're using your lures in order to get the tier threes. So, but then saying that, we've also made efforts to make the tier twos and the tier threes. So it's like, so where do we draw the line? Like, who gets what? Or are we gonna like decide that after milestone 4 ends? I suppose we can do that. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a teamwork effort. Actually, Drax, it's like when all of this started. I think we started since milestone 2. Sultan, I don't remember to be exact when we started this kind of like hunt thing, cooperative. And I know, like if you were talking percentages, I would say Sultan's effort is like 60%. Mine is like 15%. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. 60% 2020, right? For 100%. 20% from me, 20% from YBD. Because when we started this, it was kind of like, oh, like let's just group work together to get hunts, kind of thing. Before like Sultan spends 20, 30 million AD into buying the chains. Like it was kind of like a free effort by the three of us. So now it's more of a 60-20-20 split. And I don't think it's fair, like for YBD or myself, to kind of like get tier three gears when the effort is not split right down the middle. You know what I mean? It's not a 33.3% split between three of us, and I'm willing to pay for it, I suppose. I don't see any other way to make it fair. Just get wherever duplicates drop. That's true. See that then the problem is who gets what first. I mean, I'm thinking Sultan gets first dibs, and then copies. I'm assuming I'm gonna assume that YBD is gonna want everything, right? So and I have particulars as long as I want the best ones, you know. Uh, Potentially I could get 17.5 power from the tier 3 hunts, not including like gloves. I think it was like, what was it? The helmet, the chest, and the boots give you power, right? We can still sell gear to people for. I mean, once. Well, oh, hello. What's that noise? Always be strafing has followed. Thanks for the follow. Always. Always. Always is one of my favorite karaoke songs to sing. What was it? What's his face? John Bon Jovi. He doesn't make those kind of songs anymore. In fact, he's probably too busy running his restaurants. Whistler always drops. I wouldn't know. I mean, all of the tier threes that I've done so far, the night spines I've done so far, Drax has always been outside the party. So if it drops all the time, great. If it doesn't, then you know. But is it just one drop per hunt, or is it several drops, like the Kings of Spines back in the Schult? Helm, ribcage, boots. Oh, I see. For epics the most? You mean four drops? So whisper, which is the helmet, right? I don't know. I don't remember all of the names. Like I think I took a screenshot about it when somebody was promoting it, but I do not like have it at the back of my head. Like all I know is that power, power, power. Yo, always. Thanks for follow again. You seem like a streamer? Are you a streamer? If you're a streamer, I mean, I follow back people who followed me. So I hope to catch you if you do stream. I hope to catch you next time. This is generally the time that I do stream. So if you are from America and streaming like during normal hours, I probably will be asleep since we have a 12 hours difference for the most part. But yeah, I will follow you if I remember like during the stream or after the stream, most likely. And if you are a streamer, I'll catch you when I can. And I need two more chains. Yeah, I need two more chains. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole bunch of tier three hunts. That's for sure. I mean, technically speaking, trying to get a tier three by myself is a very slow and long process. So it's I might just do what Hippie was saying. Just buy it from somebody who has the tier three lure. Like cut out the like the middle part of trying to farm it for free. Just make AD for the marks of potencies and stuff. This one? No, everybody gets this, by the way. Um, are you in console by any chance? Like this Infernal War Machine is just something that everybody gets if they get into this what you call that in this map. I'm assuming then you don't play Neverwinter? Ah, okay. You do play Neverwinter, but on PS4. Yeah, everybody gets this mounts when they get into this map. And in fact, if you don't have like a good weapon, like you can grab a Legion weapon set. just as soon as you get this get into this map. Like once you do the intro quest in order to get this infernal war machine, you could grind mains in order to get maps and then get a legion set main hand and off hand, and it might, I mean, unless you have say alliance guard weapon set, that might actually service you quite well before you can get like say a blessed or a celestial, kind of like an upgrade. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Okay, that explains it. Yes, yes. I believe console. I don't play console, so I don't know for sure. But I believe people in the console can play in Avernus currently. It's just that when we're doing milestone 4, you guys will be doing milestone 3. Yeah, like a milestone behind, like 2 weeks behind or something, right? On the PS, sorry, on the yeah PlayStation and Xbox. I feel like people are hating me right now because I'm sniping their infected mains. Feels like it's been slow though. I just need two more. They need to bear with me for two more. Yeah. Okay, this one's dead. Maybe it's all what people tell me. Like I don't pretend to know everything, but whenever somebody says something in my stream, I would take it at face value first and then try to debunk it afterwards if I don't know. Um, rumors, hints, tips. I try. I test it myself. As sometimes it sounds ridiculous, but without screenshots and videos, it's difficult to kind of like take anything at face value without proof. So that's why I do it instead. Maybe it's somebody like trolling. I don't know. You know, somebody says something like, uh, what's a good one? Like if you were to open your lock boxes in PE, you will 100% get a legendary, something like that, for example. Then I will open like 100 lock boxes in PE or a certain spot in PE, and then I can then, after testing it myself, tell you guys or in a YouTube video because I am a YouTube content creator as well. I suppose I'm a content creator first and then a streamer second, but that's kind of like shifting because I don't do YouTube videos as much anymore. Like back in the day, I usually have a YouTube video out every week, but it's kind of like slowed down now because there's not really much to say anymore. But anyway, that's what I usually do. Just just find out for you guys, and then if I debunked it or if I proved it to be correct, make a YouTube video about it, and then just like share the information. Sometimes I do it live as well. Actually, I have an ongoing challenge which is to make a level 1 to 80 within an hour. Um, I actually had to stop my stream abruptly, so that didn't go too well. I think I only had like 20 minutes, and I wasn't prepared for it. So, one of these days, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, I'll do that challenge again. For right now, I'm kind of busy doing hunts, just getting two more chains so that I can get like five tier one hunts, and then just repeating the process, I suppose. I have to get 100 lures before milestone 4 starts, which is gonna happen in a couple of days. Yep, because I got I don't know if I can, no, I can show you in a second why or how. Because I had to move all of my stuff from that tune to my main, and it took me a while, but I can show you. I can show you why I can do that. I think I already invoked on all of my tunes today. I hope I have. So I have this XP bonus, gold bonus build. Look closely at my XP bonus right now, and boom. Do you see that? It just went to from 400% to 2041%. So yeah, for every like daily quest, I can get around 127 to 250k, and if I do a weekly, I can get anywhere between 250k and 350k XP, which actually levels me up 3 or 4 times. But that's my main. Um, if doing an alt from 1 to 80, it really depends on whether or not I got the utility um, gear sets, like how fast I can get a utility slotted. Um, the utility slots I'm referring to are kind of like, for example, sorry, quality class. Let's just say, no, not barbarian. Sorry, I'm a fighter. Type utility. I don't know if this is gonna work actually. It's like level one. Item level 1? I don't know. Right, you see these utility ones? This is level 79. That's not exactly what I want. I'm looking at like maybe 15, 20. This is level 70. That's probably the same thing. You know what? Not these ones. It's probably the crafted ones that I need to look for. Yeah, this is not working as intended. I'm trying to look for the crafted ones. Agile Greaves, how about this one? Yeah, 55 better, but still not there. Anyway, there's a lot of utility slotted equipment that you can use, and the early you can use them, the better it is because then you can slot in a rank 15, yeah, rank 15 Azure. Even I don't have rank 15 Azure. 2041% is not actually the highest that I can go. I can definitely still go higher, much higher. Yeah, that if you played this game for as long as I have, I've played this game for at least 7 years now. I tried to find out, you know, the meta for everything. Every mod, I've always tried to look for the meta. Back in the day, when deflect, when fighters were OP, um, I was one of like top 10 in pages at least in PvP, and I didn't even need to move a muscle. I just pop my bladed rampart and just let that do the killing. Like let them hit themselves. I actually have the YouTube video to prove that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'll just do it here. I don't like to self promote, but it might help you. It might help other people in the viewership. This is my YouTube link. Like you can check it out. You don't have to sub if you don't want to, but there are ways. I actually showed in one of my videos in there. Will teach you how to actually get to like level 80 within a day, if not within an hour. I digress. Being that I've played 7 years, already have the resources. Like I have my Azure rank 14s, etc., etc. I have my prosperity insignias. So for new players, it might not be viable, but you can still use the techniques that I've mentioned inside. Like basically slot in as many Azures as you can, get prosperity as high as you can, and as many as you can in your mount insignias slotted. I think the people who were grinding has left. Oh, or they stopped. I don't know. They either stopped or they moved on. I feel like they've stopped currently. There you go. And they're probably gonna get pissed soon-ish. Okay, I need one more gore chain, then I'll be out of their hair. It's like it's okay if you do it, and it's not okay if somebody else does it, right? I don't know. I'm sorry. I just need 5 chains right now. In fact, I should probably keep my eye out on people selling chains at the moment, like large amounts of chains, so that because I already got 120 shard fangs, I just need 100 chains to go with those fangs. Like by now till the next 3 days, let's put it that way. But I don't want to spend. I'm so thrifty. Like I know I can get it for free. That's why I don't want to spend anything on it. Like I would actually trade my time for see, I don't have 54 mobs. Is it 30 for 54? What is that? Wait, let me 54 mob force, right? That's about, for me it's 18,750 times by 54. Ah, that's not too bad, I suppose. A million, 12,500. A million. I'm doing the new player grind at the minute, and I find taking in as much content as possible helps a lot. So watching everyone I can, regardless of class I'm playing. Yeah, sure. My kind of like take on it is that if this is your first time playing, just enjoy the game. Don't worry about trying to get to the end. I know I'm probably repeating what most people are saying anyway, but I can't stress it enough. If you rush through the game, like just trying to get to the end game as fast as possible, you'll either be poorly equipped or not knowing what's going on completely. Like, what? That doesn't make sense, kind of thing, because you skipped content, you know? So I would say just enjoy for what it is. I'd say when I was playing first for the first time back in the day, it took me about 6 months to get to end game. So I would think that nowadays it won't take as long. Like I went free to play, right? Well, actually, no, I didn't go free to play. Let's just say it just took me 6 months. But for you guys nowadays, currently, it won't take that long, I don't think. I believe somebody was new who's actually left the game already, and this is kind of like the worry. If you are like rushing through the game, you're not enjoying it. It doesn't resonate with you. You kind of like let go. I've already invested 7 years of my life into the game, so if some even if a new game came out, it'd be very difficult for me to kind of let go of Neverwinter. I'm not in a rush to get to Zerl or anything. I love D&D, so I do want to play some of the older campaigns. Nice. Um, I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to go through the motions first, and maybe say 6 months or maybe earlier than that, come back and tell me all about it. Because there are certain things that even as a veteran player, I'm still not liking. But I'll let you go into and enjoy the campaigns first, and then maybe you'll understand what I mean. Oof. No. I, Somebody's saying in my Alliance chat that he ate a whole pizza by himself, or shall he said half a family-sized pizza. So I'm not sure what that is. A 22 inch, 24 inch, might be bigger. I think the biggest like pizza we have here is a 22 inch, or maybe 24. I'm not sure. I mean, I do enjoy pizza now and then, but I don't eat it like. You know what? My wife and I, we probably don't eat fast food a lot, like maybe once a year kind of thing. Is because we don't generally eat fast food. We cook our own meals most of the time. I'll finish Under Mountain later today. Nice. That's one of the good ones, I'd say. I hit 20k item level last night, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I believe most end game content is at 20k. I think the highest is 24. Like if you do it private, 23, 26. I'll take it back. 25k item level is the highest, like the minimum that you have to reach in order to do latest content. So you're right there. It's the same with what I said about um, earning like a million AD. Your first million is the hardest, but once you reach that, once you know how to get like a million AD, then the subsequent million ADs you're gonna get are easy. But the easiest way to get a million AD is just to refine AD for 10 days straight. 100k every day for 10 days. That's it. That's the easiest way. You can do things like play the auction house, like what I did earlier today. I actually got a million AD from investing in about 120,000 AD, and I made a million back. But that was lucky. Like basically, what happened was I was selling a rank 10 Shadowclad. Maybe go not refinement. What is it called? Is it refinement? I feel like well yeah, I mean so somebody posted a rank 10 like Shadowclad for 120,000 by mistake, I'm assuming. She forgot to put in an extra zero at the end to make it a million. So I snatched it. As soon as I saw that, I bought it straight away and then resold it for a million AD, and it went through this morning. Somebody bought it for a million. So basically I made a clean profit of a million AD. But yeah, from time to time there are people who mistakenly do that. I have done it myself before once, and that was a lesson. That was an expensive lesson to learn, but I learned it. Um, so whenever you're selling something, what you want to do, like say I don't know, for example, let's just take this black pearl. Say it's like something that's worth okay, lag. Say this is something that's worth like a million AD. What you want to do, right? When you're putting it amounts, you make sure this trade house cut reflects 10%. So obviously, if I was to sell this, what is this? Yeah, this is 100,000. The cut is 10,000. If it is a million, it'll be 100,000. That's check number one. Check number two is search your post. Like for example, I was selling like that black pearl. Search it and see where it is in the auction house. If it's at the top, and if you meant for it to be at the top, check the price. Is it like set what you set it to be? Did you forget a zero at the end? If you did, then take it down, obviously, before somebody buys it or puts a bid on it. Because once somebody buys it or puts a bid on it, then you're screwed. But yeah, make sure you do those checks diligently every time you post something on the auction house. Unless of course it's something that you don't even care. Like something dropped and you're selling it is quite pricey, I suppose. Say like an insignia for example. I mean, you don't care. It's just a mob drop that you happen to get and you're selling it for AD. Um, so basically anything that you post it for is 100% profit, right? Then by all means. But if it's something that's gonna cost like tens and millions, millions and tens of millions of AD, you might want to do like a double check before you do that, or you're just gonna kick yourself in the ass. Okay, I am not making any progress. I do apologize, guys. It generally does not take me this long to get 5 chains. What are some easy to get early level 80 mounts? I wanted to say Zen store purchases, like here for example, like the packs for example. But if you're like an early player, I highly don't recommend that. I would say events is a good one. There's a bunch of epic mounts that you can get, and with the mount changes nowadays, you can actually upgrade them to mythic level. I mean, like all of these used to be bound, except for this guy here. He used to be a rare, but I made him into a mythic quite easily because of the mount upgrade tokens that you can purchase from the Zen store. I don't know if console has it currently. I don't believe so, or maybe they do. Where is it? Mount upgrade. Is it under services? No, I think it's under something else. Packs perhaps? Maybe not packs. Sorry, I generally don't do this. That's why I don't know for sure. Supplies? Where is it? Mount upgrade packs. Yeah. So, but again, this costs Zen. You can get Zen for free, to be honest, but it takes a long time. Like I showed earlier, my Zen store, my Zen exchange. Um, I've posted most of these 2 months ago, and it still has yet to come through. But the thing is, with the mount changes nowadays, you can get like bound to account legendary mounts. You can get There's a Dungeon Delvers Delight happening. I don't know when it is for consoles, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like somewhere in the region of November, December, like late November, early December. So you might want to spend your keys and reroll tokens for when that happens eventually for consoles. It's gonna happen at 25th of November for us on PC. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm not spending my reroll tokens. I'm not spending my dungeon keys currently because I'm waiting for that event to pop. But yeah, there's a free way and there is a paid way of getting, let's put it, the mounts. You can upgrade them on console, great. It's just that for new players, I would say don't do that yet. Wait till you're at the end game, because even if you had, say, like a legendary bound to account mount anyway, I mean, congrats. First of all, congrats. But you're probably overpowered, too overpowered. Then I've managed to get my fifth now, so I should stop. I'll probably do this again. I'll probably farm for chains later off stream. I don't want to do this on stream. It seems like silly, something silly to do on stream. I should be doing something more compelling. I don't need upgrade any mounts. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, do it slowly, I think. Put it out. I'm getting mount upgrade tokens from just opening my lock boxes. I'm getting companion upgrade tokens from just doing Rage of Bells. And probably I should be doing that, but I'm not even sure if a Rage of Bell is up or not at the moment. So I'll do that after this, I think. Just gonna go to the Bleeding Citadel? Redeemed Citadel. Check out, like, make my lures. And then check out whether or not a Rage of Bell is up. I'm pretty sure you guys know what a Rager Bell is. If you don't, no worries. Don't worry about it. You'll get there eventually. It's just a Valent has content that you can do once you get to Valent has, that is. I do apologize for the stuttering. It seems to be I'm seeing frame rates lagging somewhat. I'm not sure why. Um, could be a number of things. You know what? I think I know why. I think, and I hope not, my Steam is downloading some games while I'm in game. It has happened before. Oh, good. It's not. Um, just to share, I've got. I thought I had 1,200 games on Steam. That's not quite true. Actually, I have a lot of programs and stuff and add-ons. That's what it was calculating. It looks like I have about 800 games on Steam. So I'm downloading all of them currently. Not right now, obviously, but like while I'm offline, while I'm not using my PC, I'm letting it download all those games. It's a mix between free games and AAA games, I know. But yeah, I've got about 800 games on Steam. And one of these days, once I've downloaded all of them, I'll let you guys decide what games that I want to play or you want to see me playing on stream. Sorry, Steam stream. In fact, I'm subscribed to Amazon Prime, and with Amazon Prime, you get free games every other month. Like, as I would say every month. You know what? Twice weekly, you'll get a free game. It seems like that's kind of like the rate that I'm seeing it at. Like free games, like every 2 weeks, there will be a new game that pops in that I can claim in Amazon Prime. Like, so that could be included into the games that I want to stream one day. We shall see. Some of them is like RuneScape, old school RuneScape, League of Legends, PUBG and stuff like this. Games that I don't play. So it's like, but if it's something that I want to play, you know what? I actually want to play RuneScape. Um, I remember playing the old school RuneScape, but nowadays it's like 3D, right? So we'll see how it goes. I'm actually thinking, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to check Rage of Bell. I don't want to continue farming for chains and stuff right now. I'll do that like later on in the day when you guys when I can't stream. I don't stream when the wife's home. So if there are days that I'm not streaming, that's probably why. I think a few days ago, or is it yesterday? No, I don't stream on Sunday. I didn't stream on Saturday. I was supposed to stream on at the morning from 10 to 2 p.m. my time, but the wife took a day off, so I decided not to stream on a Saturday. 4 minutes left. I can wait here for 4 minutes, I suppose. What else is going on right now? Yeah, I'm just gonna go into my I'm just gonna come back after 4 minutes. Make sure you get 100 chains and convert all your fangs. Yes, yeah. No worries. I'll do that. Like that's kind of like priority number one, I suppose. I just don't want to stream doing that. Or I suppose I could what I could do is try to coax people into giving me their chains or something, trade it for them, doing it for free. There's a show that does that, right? I don't know what it's called. Excuse me. It was in the Discovery Channel. Like basically, no money involved, just 100% trades, right? Like I'll trade you for a belt, and then that belt I can trade it for something else, and then something else for something else. You know what I mean? Until I eventually get 100 chains. Different strokes for different folks. I just need to figure out what they want, right? And then just trade it for that. I think that'd be an interesting thing. Yeah, I just don't remember what that show is called. And I'm pretty sure they can't like continue on with that show because I don't know, it's like you can't get that lucky all the time. There you go. Somebody's selling 10 and they're asking for an offer. Nah, that's not how it works. There's a real life thing. If you're doing a trade, like say if you're paying somebody for a service, right? Don't say the amount first, right? If you're offering to sell something, for example, I'm selling this phone, right? It's 200 bucks, but I'm not gonna say to the guy that I'm selling to, I'm selling it for 200 bucks. Let him offer you the amount. Like say if you offer him the phone and he goes like 100 bucks, right? Then you know what your like what your options are. If you were to say 200 bucks, either he would have left or he wasn't even gonna like okay, I'm done. I'm not even gonna say 100 because he knows what your goal is, 200 or something close to 200, right? Which is way beyond his budget. So when you're offering something or you're asking for a price, don't you be the first person to say the number, and you can actually use that in real life. Like it's vice versa, right? If the guy says something like you're trying to sell it for 200, of course you shouldn't because of the value. But he says 100, then you know what kind of like his price range is. He'll definitely be able to offer you more than 100. Of course, he has that in his mind. Probably his top price is 150. You just need to figure out how to give him how you, without him telling you, give you the max possible, which is 150. Of course, if you are willing to let go for 150, if you're thinking the lowest you gotta go is 180, then the deal is off basically. You just gotta have to look for somebody else. Like this guy selling 10 chains, he's asking for an offer. Yeah, I don't even want to deal with that. Yeah, either you tell me what the price is first, and then we'll dance, or if I was to offer him say like two marks of potencies, which obviously isn't realistic, then no. Sorry, I seem to have forgotten what I'm supposed to do in raid. Huh, it's not ranking these people up. Apparently the event has already passed, so that's fine with me. I just want to level up my people, my champions mostly. Is this game is kind of like Neverwinter. It is definitely the long game. If you're playing free to play, it's definitely a long game. I would consider this game Neverwinter to be pay for convenience. It has pay to win aspects, of course. Sometimes like the rank 15s. Remember that weapon enchants. Remember that. But it's not. It doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, Sultan, I have. I actually, you know what? I'll show it to you right now. I have like a couple of minutes anyway before Rage of Bell or insurgencies happened. I actually have a tune that is specifically for YBD. I think it's this one. I might actually rename these guys to like YBD or you know, it's kind of like I'm an official a bank. Excuse me, and I've already maxed out my celestial coins. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't know, this is the best way to get coalescent words for free. Coffers of the Celestials. I'd say about 35 to 40 of these would net you one coalescent wards. More if you're lucky, of course. Anyway, Sultan, as I was saying, so all of these chains, I don't know if you can see it. All of these chains, ignore the Schult um, trophies because nobody's interested in that. All of these chains are YBDs, and there are about 20 of them. And if there's any other trophies, yeah, these ones, these are YBDs, not mine. The hand mirror, the cracked, corrupted feathers, the chains, these symbols of Yinogu, so that's 7. These are all YBDs. So I have a separate tune with YBD's lures, and I actually have my own. This one has all of the shared ice fangs. This one should be the ones that has lures. Or I think I've moved them, so I'm gonna move it back. So that's how I keep track. Instead of like having a piece of paper that tells me what lures goes to where, I just have bank tunes. There are the basic ingredient for a lure. If you ever played in Schult for like the hunts, then you know what I mean. Basically, yeah, it's one half of a lure. Two of them, it's like you chains with something else or chain, yeah, basically chains plus something else makes a hunt lure, and then you use those lures to hunt marks. And then basically the end goal is to get to the tier 3 hunt and then get the tier 3 hunt gears that drops from said hunt. But I'm pretty sure you know about milestones, right? Basically the top 100 favor grinding people during the milestone gets a free item. And for milestone 4, it's a free legendary mount wings. It looks like you're flying. So I think everybody's gonna go for it like mad. I know I will. But if I don't get it in the end, I will actually just buy it from the Zen store. I don't know how much it is gonna cost in the end. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be about 1500. But I have 20k Zen floating at the moment anyway, so even if it is like 10k for example, I'll still be able to manage to buy it for free. Is that similar to the horde in the Well of Dungeons that I've seen? Um, you're talking about the chains? Not really, because Well of Dragon, the hordes. You mean the cart thing? You have to get the Linus favors, right? I'm not sure which what you mean always. If you mean the dragon runs, but they happen every 45 minutes, I wouldn't say they're related at all. The closest that I can describe it is as Schult hunts. So if you haven't gone to Schult yet, then that's probably why you don't know. Uh, yeah, it's just a mechanic, I suppose. It's just two trophies that drop from mob marked mobs, right? Marked mobs drop the trophies, two trophies, including the chain, makes a lure so that you can summon tier 2 mob marks, which then drops tier 2 trophies, and two tier 2 trophies make a tier 3. Sorry, I rephrase that. Tier 2 trophies make a tier 2 hunt, which may or may not drop tier 3 trophies, and three tier 3 trophies make a tier 3 hunt. I hope I explained that well enough. If you don't know, don't worry about it. It's just like once you get to Shult, then you'll understand, and eventually you'll get to Avernus or Valenhas or whatever. Then you'll know even more. Yeah, I hope I explained it well enough. I do apologize. It's hard to describe or explain the mechanic if you're not at that point in the game yet. Where was I? Trophies. Do I want to keep these brooches? I think I'll keep it here just in case. Yeah. So anyway, Sultan, don't worry about it. I have YBD's things in one particular tune, so I don't get it mixed up. I also have all of my stuff in a particular tune as well. But yeah, we'll definitely get, most likely, we'll get 100 lures by the time we start milestone 4. I hope. Oh no! PvP ended. PvP ended and it dropped me to tier 3. Gold 3, that is. I also mentioned this on my stream. Like, there you go. So I'm at, I was at tier 4, but because it reset and somebody kicked my ass, I'm down to tier 3. But watch me get to tier 4 real quick. Is there anybody I can fight here? Doesn't look like it, to be honest. I could try with a 100k power one, but it's a bit risky. Like, I don't want to risk it if I don't have to. I play to win. So that's like the group that I picked. I'm at like 187k power, and the opposition is at 41k power. I don't know. I don't know why that is a thing, but it's a thing. So that's how I managed to get to gold 4 so easily. I came here because I want to transfer this and maybe the boots. Not the boots. Nah, not the boots. That's fine. Um, so I'm trying to get these into rank 7s for free. Basically getting the shards and not putting in a ward. I can do it twice. Cool. Right. Because they did changes, right? Look at this. 18 out of 150. So the worst, I suppose, is I'll get like 9 shards and then do this repeatedly until 151 times for it to finally proc. But yeah, it's free, so why not, right? And rank 7s for weapon enchant or armor enchant isn't that great, to be honest. You can probably get a rank 10 or 12 from opening lock boxes, but it's just something that I do on the side. You know how people ask you to like pay them with Mark's Opponency's Force to go and run a dungeon? Um, it's kind of like that, but not really. Do I want to do this, to be honest? I don't feel like there's no event running at the moment, so I feel like doing insurgencies for Rage of Battle to pop kinda is like counterproductive. So I don't think I'll do that. It's back to the grind. Back to the grind. I'm gonna wait for Rage of Bell. I'm gonna predict that it's gonna happen an hour from now. So I'll go back to Valenhas at around 5:30, I suppose, just to be safe. Shoot. So the way I got favors before this was actually running 5 hunts with 5 other people to get 25 hunts in total for 5,000 favors total. Now that I'm saving hunts for milestone 4, I don't know what to do. Like, I guess I could do these repeatable quests, but they are freakishly slow. There's ensnared, but I don't think I can do it by myself, so let's do this. Jens at 7. Um, fresh. No timer. No timer. Oh god, the lag. No timer. 4 out of 25. 4 out of 20. And we'll see if people come. I don't think so. Like, ensnared is one of the best BHEs that you can do right now. Because it's quite quick, to be honest, and you can even get a bag at the end that gives you 10 extra favors at the end, if you do it successfully, like without losses and stuff. But I don't know, nobody's like doing them, or maybe it's because people are asleep right now. That could be the more likely scenario. Actually, people are just asleep when I'm playing, so not a lot of people playing. I'm removing all of these enchants because I'm swapping to my uh, tank build. I don't want to do this on my DPS. I die too easily. I could solo it in my tank build, but not my DPS build. Maybe I can tank it in my DPS build, but more times rather than not, I just die. I'm just not tanky enough in my DPS build. Then there's the problem. I don't have enough DPS as a tank build. That's why I'm calling for people to help. Because I can't do this by myself. I can't do it by myself, but why would you wanna build a house without tools, right? Not that I'm saying people are tools. I'm saying, without the proper strategy, like why would you want to do that? You can build a house without tools, but why would you? Oh, did he? That's okay. Because if you fail, there will be a boss in the end anyway, and I can solo that boss by myself. That's fine. Like either we do it perfectly or we semi do it perfectly. It doesn't even matter. I can solo this by myself as a tank. Like my DPS is actually from my TV, from my tunnel vision, so I guess I can kill a mob like every 60 seconds, I suppose. Farming for favors through BHE is not so bad. Oh, I've got Celeston. You know what? No, I'm gonna swap. Celeste is nice and all with the heals and stuff. She can pop them up and then make them like invulnerable, like get combat advantage on people, I suppose. But prefer Zuna for fights like this because of her AoE. She can basically one-shot most things, so that's what you want. Kill. You want to kill as fast as possible in this BHE. You need to save 7 angels, of course, but if you can kill fast enough, a good defense is a good offense. If you can reach like, what is that, 30 kills? The faster you get to 30 kills, the faster you can kill the boss. But if the 7 angels die, you'll summon a different boss, which I can solo. So either way is fine. And if we had a group of people doing this, instead of like, say, I don't know, me and just like 2 other people, then this would have been done by now, I suppose. Everybody should have their own devil to deal with. Like having 2 or 3 people on the same devil is probably not very efficient. And I'm using like a holy. Yeah, I think I'm using a holy. It's funny because I can actually heal these guys with my holy as long as I do like at wills and stuff. You see those green numbers that are popping? It's actually popping on the angels as well, I think, or at least it used to, isn't it? I'm not sure now. Am I not healing them? Am I healing myself only? I'm pretty sure Holy Avengers actually heals them as well. I don't know. We lost two so far. What is going on? Oh, Sultan's here. Hey, Sultan. Like, I'm actually pretty laggy. I don't know why it is. But as I said, I'm streaming on four streams, four platforms at the moment: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Steam. So that could be it. And I want to keep on streaming until at such time that a lot of people know that I stream on Twitch. And then I can just focus on streaming on Twitch. Like I see a lot of people, I see a lot of reaches on Facebook, engagements from Facebook. People, at the moment I see maybe two or three people, four people max coming in to view my video from Facebook. But for say for every 10 people that come in, one will stay, and that's the kind of like numbers that I want to try and you know reach because locally I'm not that famous. I'm quite established on YouTube, but that's more of an international thing. Um, Facebook is the platform that we Bruneians use a lot for streaming. And like I said, I've got a lot more engagements in Facebook than I do in on from Twitch because there's just like there's just a lot of people streaming Neverwinter on Twitch already as it is. There you go. So once you see this like angel pop, you know that you're gonna get like a chest at the end. As long as he doesn't die, I suppose. And yeah, it's probably tough to survive this fight, to be honest. I usually do this ranged as my DPS at this point, but I was thinking that maybe the second boss, the boss on the mount, the Narzugon, was gonna appear. That's why I went to a tank build. I suppose now it's not the case. I can tank this pretty well, I suppose, and I am healing people along the way, but I don't have much in terms of ranged attacks. I'm trying to use a TV. What happened? I think I missed. This is what I'm talking about, like tongue lash versus TV. I feel like TV has a chance of it missing or being deflected, i.e. zero damage. So that's no bueno. But I don't have a tongue lash. I don't have a legendary trode to try and see if a tongue lash is deflected or not. God, the lag. I feel so sorry for you guys. Why is it lagging so hard? Like you should be able to get a bag if I can find it. Where is it? Where's the bag? There you go. This blessings of whatever, blessings of Bazaza, Bazazath, the holy. It gives you 10. Not only does it give you 1,000 rough astral diamonds, it also gives you 10 favors. So, if you were to like stock 999 of them, I suppose it would be 10,000 favors already. Like, like all you have to do is like spam opening those lock boxes. Not lock boxes per se. Somebody's oh, Vespa. I've done hunts with him before, but unfortunately I'm not doing hunts anymore. Not until milestone 4. So let me see. I think you get favors from doing running Zarel's challenge, right? But not a lot. 30? There must be a faster way of getting favors other than hunts. Cause I don't have hunts right now. Oh, look at that! I can make a key. And I got 100,000 scraps. If I can convert these into hunts and lures, I'd be so happy. There you go. See? Easy, easy lemon squeezy. I'm rank 4 again. But the question is, can I maintain a rank 4? No. Hippie, actually, this is soya bean. It does look like milk, right? And hey there, Hippie. What time is it for you right now? It's like it should be 12. Because I remember when I start my stream at 2 p.m., it's like 10 a.m. for you. So I don't know. Do I drink milk? I take it with cereal. I take it with cereal. I don't generally take milk directly. It's really weird. Like I can take it with cereal. I can take it with chocolate milkshake and stuff like that. But if I drink it directly, it makes me wanna vomit. Kind of. I wouldn't say vomit, but you know, I suppose gag. I don't know. I just can't take the taste of like milk on its own. CWM Dweller. CWM Dueler. Is that supposed to be Dweller or Dueler? I don't know. Did I even say it right? Hello and welcome to the stream. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm getting masks, I think. I suppose, bro. I mean, if you're to say, well, it's like babies nowadays, they don't drink milk like naturally. They get powdered milk. So, I mean, there are circumstances for that. There's reasons for that. And then thing is you can't mix with human milk and like say powder milk. I mean, if you ask me where powder milk comes from, I have no idea. Thing is, why am I doing this again? I want chains. I don't need this. I don't need masks, I don't think. I think the main thing is favors. I need favors. So, humans are only animals that drink other animals' milk. Yes. In fact, cow's milk is not good for you. Supposed to be dual. Yeah, yeah. My daughter done it for me, and I don't know how to change it. Um, can you though? You might not be able to be honest. But yeah. You know what? It's charming. I would just leave it as it is, because that's people like myself have noted it, and that's a story to tell. So I'd keep it if I were you. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want, of course. You're allowed to do whatever. Like, oh, I, s- I gotta say, I gotta be careful about how I say things because apparently some people take it wrongly, the wrong way, and I do not mean for it to sound or say it in the wrong way. So so I hope I haven't, and I don't know. Really, I just feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like, why is it? And I'm also guilty of this. Why is it that people are so easily offended nowadays? And I say I find myself being in that kind of like situation too because it seems like to be the thing nowadays, right? To be offended easily is a thing nowadays. But like a meme says, like how is it a generation that is that watch South Park, right, gets so offended so easily? Like that is the definition of offense, right? Like what was that episode with like iPhones, not iPhones, like Apple, right? Um, like they made the episode where they sewed Kyle together with like the Chinese guy and some other woman. Yeah, but I was born. I grew up watching like South Park, and I find myself being offended easily by it by stuff as well. I may not explode or make it known that I'm upset, or offended. Like I keep it to myself, I suppose. But I find myself getting easily offended by some things as well. But why though? I don't know what it is. Like I said, I get offended, but I keep it to myself. But some people would just like get offended and they'll let you know, like in not so many words, I suppose, that they're offended, and they're offended by you and your actions and your words. And I suppose that's their like that's between them, I suppose, and their feelings and thoughts. I don't know. Basically, I just have to be careful about what I said. Like it's the one thing that's one of the reasons why I want to stream is just to kind of like have my own opinions out there. Like don't take my word for granted. Don't take it at face value, but I have my own opinions as well as a human being, and I just want to let it be known. But apparently that offends people, so may not be a good idea. Then again, if you're streaming or if you're a content creator, if you don't have a thick skin, then I suppose you shouldn't be streaming or making content. Especially nowadays. God, back in the day, if people are like doing content, you won't get people who are trolling, or at least I don't think so. When I got into the game, I don't know how many years has it been that I've been a content creator on YouTube. I think it's several years, 4 years at least. And yeah, you get some trolls, people telling me about that I should nerf my beard or mustache and stuff like that, mean things. And usually back in the day when I first started, I suppose that stuff like that would actually get me upset because I am quite a sensitive guy to be honest. But if you say stuff like that nowadays, I'd probably be like, shrug it off. Seriously though, what am I doing here? Maybe I'll do BHEs, but with this lag, I don't know. Look at that. I can't really move as fast. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm in my tank build again some more, aren't I? That's probably why I'm not doing a lot of. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of gold doing this. Like it may not be exactly 60 gold, but I feel like every time I swap loadouts, I have to spend 60 gold doing so. That's why I want to have my own enchants in every loadout. Like each loadout has its own rank 15, so I don't have to do this every single time. I mean, it's not that I don't have gold either. I have a lot of gold. I just don't want to do this. This takes time. Like if somebody wants me to go and be the solo Tom tank, for example, and I'm having to do this every single time, and then I swap back to my dreadnought for DPS, and I have to go back to my tank again. Imagine having to do this. I would have lost like an hour of my life doing this, as opposed to like click click done. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy getting like rank 15s. Nope. I do have a bunch of rank 14s, I suppose, rank 12s, but that's not gonna be good enough. If I want to maintain like my IL, like to be as high as possible, then I'm definitely gonna have to use rank 15s minimum. Hold on, I'll be back with. Oh, oops. I put in I put in radiance in the wrong place. It looks like. God, I always do this. Radiant tacticals. Wait a minute. Where did I put my where did I put my radiant? Oh God. Yeah, yeah. I mean, money is not the issue here. It's the time that it takes to take enchants off my tank loadout into my DPS loadout and then back into my tank loadout. You know what I mean? I would rather have rank 15s for each of my loadouts instead. I seem to have lost my radiant somewhere. Oh, it's here. There you go. Like if somebody was waiting for me to get ready to get into the tom, that would have it would have taken like all that time just for me to get ready. Which to be honest, like if I was waiting, if I was being impatient, I'd probably be like, get a move on, move faster. I'll be quite impatient, I suppose. I was gonna do BHE, but by the time I finish, it's already gone. See, this is the problem that I have to face. Like, I'm looking in chat for a BHE to happen, but it's not happening. Like, if this is gonna be what is gonna happen in milestone 4, then I'm screwed. Like, I gotta stay up. I had a thought about this. I actually have to inform my family members that for when milestone 4 happens, the next 2 weeks or so, don't look for me. Like, seriously, if the house is on fire, then start looking for me. Like, otherwise, don't. Like, leave me alone for the next 2 weeks. Because I need to get the milestone, like, top 100 milestone by doing BHEs and stuff. And that would mean I have to stay up till like 1 in the morning just to kind of like continue farming. What? Are you serious right now? It's knocked me off my horse. How'd you like a TV in the face? Like, what was that game? That FPS game? I can't remember what it was called. It had cerebral bore. It's an FPS game. I don't remember which one it was. It might be Halo. I think no. You know what? It was Turok. Not sure if you guys know what that is. It's a very old game. I think it was a N64. Anyway, so they have this weapon called the cerebral bore, and what it does is it actually homes on to your target, and it basically drills. Oh no! Oh no! Am I gonna make it? I don't think so. Too far. Yeah, I made it. And I got a cursed blade. Haha! Aha! Um, wait, why am I going for trophies again? I don't think that's the reason why I'm here. I totally forgot why I'm here for. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm here for BHEs. But while that is like waiting to happen, I guess I'll just like look for trophies meanwhile. Looking for one more minor heroics. Minor heroics might not actually be a bad idea. It's pretty fast. You can do it solo, and you can get your repeatable quest done. Meanwhile, um, meanwhile doing the BHE, and you can get like 20 favors per, right? So minor BHE might be the black horse, to be honest. But actually explored it yet and figured out whether or not it was viable option for favor hunting. Because the thing is, you have to look for the minor HE first, right? And that means jumping from one instance to another instance. Like if I see Desolate Restoring Hope, which actually happens to be there, I actually would run it by myself because it helps to deal with those repeatable quests that involves devils. So what I'm gonna do is once I clear this circuit, I'm just gonna go back. Let's see if there's any more. Oh God, this lag. Let's see if there's any marks. Nope. Okay, let's go, or at least try to go back and try to do this restoring hope. Somebody's already started. Never mind then. Scrap that idea. God, give me strength. Nobody's doing BHEs, and I can't do tier one hunts for the favors. So what else is there? What are my options? Doing doing repeatable quests is viable, I suppose, but it's too slow for my liking. Like I need 3,750 favors to get one lure. So I want to be able to do something that takes maybe just 10 minutes to get a lure, right? Oh wow, this lag is so hard. It's lagging so hard. I don't know why. I don't think it's my Steam at all. I don't believe it's my Steam. Sell this. I got that. So keep that. I'm keeping the shard fangs for future use. Do I have quests? Oh wow, I do not have quests. Er, put that here, I suppose. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I'm just sorting stuff out. It's taking a long time, unfortunately. This lag is not helping. What is going on? Do I want to trade brooches for core chains 1 for 1? I don't think that is particularly a good idea, to be honest. Even if Shattered Fangs and brooches come in a dime a dozen. Maybe I could sell it for Press Wars. Let's put it that way. Let's. I've got Press Wars to trade with, and I'm going to the tune that has them. But I actually need to go and bio for a second. So I'll be back in a bit. Just gotta just gotta transfer some things first. I do have a cold ward, but that's bound to count. Right, I actually need to hold up guys. I need to minimize the chat for a second because I can't see. If you're saying something right now, I can't see it. I've took down the chat for a second. I got a whole bunch of rank 8s and rank 9s, rank 12s. Maybe people would be interested in trading them for those. I do have this five preservation wars. That's it. That's not very impressive. What is this doing here? That's a waste of space. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I could trade actually, to be honest with you guys. Right, I really need to bio right now. Don't know if I can hold it any longer. There's like Azure rank what? I have Azure's rank 13. You know what? I'm gonna go bio first. I just can't hold it in. You shouldn't be holding it in anyway. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Getting back to what I was saying. I do have a lot of stuff that I could trade, I suppose, that's like unbound. Preservation War is probably like the number one thing, but I only have bound to account ones. Or bound to character. Bound to account? Why do I have two different bound to account ones? I have these genie gifts. Genie's gift. I don't know how much those are. They're probably expensive. Maybe. I got a whole bunch of these demon remains. Maybe. You know what? I'll just take. Yeah, just two stacks, I suppose, and see how much they're worth. I'll probably. I have like what 8 stacks. What is this? What is this now? 5, 6, 7 stacks of 100 fiend remains. Just the fiend remains. I do have. Wait, where's my not demon devil? Sorry, demon. I have more than this. Where are they? I think it's in another tune. Do I want to take rank 8s is fine, I suppose. Would anyone want rank 8s? Maybe rank. I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of these like rank 9s, rank 8s, rank 10s. You can get rank 10s from lock boxes now. Maybe not so much the rank 12s. I don't know if this is gonna be a viable trade option or not. Oh god, the lag. Do you see it? You see that? Why is it dragging so so slowly like that? Tactical 8s. I mean, I gotta say, rank 13s are easy to get from PvP, for example. You can get a choice pack of rank 13s even. You can get you can get rank 15s from trade bars, you know? What about these guys, enchanting stones? I've got a whole bunch of these actually, so I might be able to trade them for those. I don't know. I feel like rank 8s is probably a really hard sell. Like they don't they don't really sell for a lot. So hey, but you know, somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure, right? Eldrix. No, they don't even exist anymore. I'm keeping it for sentimental value. How about these ones? Warmelt Sorbet and Caprices. Those are probably worth something. Energon. What about lock boxes? As in lock boxes, not keys. They might be worth something. Defense supplies is not the right event. Dragon Horde coffers maybe. Cube of augmentation maybe. I probably could sell like two or three of those. So I will definitely break that. Yeah, might as well. I'm just thinking of all the things that are sellable here. I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna go to a different tune and probably get something else from that to try and sell. Which one was it? Filler? Was it filler? No, 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 no. It's not filler. I think it's 20. Yeah, this guy. Let's see. Invoke keys. You know, once once the Dungeon Delver's Delight happens, I actually think I'm gonna run it on all of my 37 tunes because they have like so many reroll tokens. I'm not even sure how many reroll tokens this guy has. 266. See what I mean? I'll probably run something like Master of the Hunt or something. Excuse me. Masters of the Hunt. Can't trade those. Hmm. I've got a bunch of unbound artifacts, but do people actually want artifacts nowadays? Feel like that's gonna be a hard sell. Got a whole bunch of these guys. Oh my god, the lag. Please work with me. See how hard it is for me to drag them over from here to here? It's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll just start with those. I do have a bunch of what is this? Rank 4s and rank 3s, but I'll just use them to link it in the chat, trade chat, and see if people will be susceptible to it or not. I have a high, I have a sinking feeling that it's not gonna be. It is not what they call it, um, standard. You know, Marks of Punzi's rank 4s are standard, right? It's easily available. Basically, it's like how people get AD, right? What I mean to say is that you can't trade AD from one player to the next player. The only way you can transfer AD is actually from auction house, for example. Um, whew, I don't know. What do I need? Lures, chains, even chains, favors. Maybe. Wow, look at that. Want to buy 100 chains for 160 mob force. What is that? If 18,750 was it? Right, 800, 18,750 times by 160. Did you say? That's 3 million AD. Wow. I don't know. 3 million AD for chains. Ah, it hurts, man. It hurts. You know what? No, no. I don't want to spend like an hour grinding for chains. How's PvP doing, by the way? At least I'm ranked. Wow, look at that. What? What? I missed that. There's like 11 now. It was only 2 yesterday. So I suppose there's like a whole bunch of people coming in and playing PvP. What am I? Supreme Dominator? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's like 2, maybe? 2 tokens? I'm looking at maybe 10 battle trophies. So I need another like 9 seasons before I could get something free again. Oh man, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna be like a year. There's a snare. There's certain people here. Oh god, I don't know. You know what? Tell you what, guys. I think I'm just gonna stop the stream like at 5:30 today because one, I do need to get dinner, and yeah, I don't think this is like for me. Looking for chains for like an hour is gonna be that interesting. Air Nice, Imps, and Spine Devils. There are all freaking Doc Devils. God, I kind of wish Restoring Hope pops. You know what? Let's look for it. Let's look for Desolate Hope or Restoring Hope. Sorry, Desolate Hope. Why do I keep on saying Desolate Hope? Is that even a thing? Like oh, called it. If I actually, oh no, somebody started it. If I can figure out a way that I can get like favors really easily and a lot of, then I'll let you guys know. But currently, the fastest way to get favors is running hunts, and I can't even do that right now. So could it be that the best way is just to buy? Oh, what? Come on, I just got here. Like, what? Oh, well. Here's one trophy. I feel like I need to get a group of people so that I can do chain farm, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. Like, it's ridiculous. You're just going round and round in circles until you get X amount of chains, or maybe spend like an hour farming. I'm thinking, I'll go to the docks. I feel so helpless. Is that the word? Not helpless. Discouraged, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for. The second best way that I can think of getting favors is running BHEs. But the thing is, nobody's running BHEs. Not at this time. I'm at a loss at what to do. Just trade. I do have 3 million AD to trade, but it just seems a bit ridiculous to trade 3 million AD just for chains, you know? On, to spend 3 million AD on something that may or may not get me to the top 100 is what is vexing me right now. Like, I might as well just save the 3 million AD for something else rather than something that may or may not be a good idea. Set it auto. Can't be bothered to play raid right now. I'm still thinking. Like, if anybody has an idea on how to get like a lot of favors, do let me know, cause I'm stumped. Is that a okay? I thought it was a shard ice fang. It was not. Short of spending real life cash, of course. I mean, like I generally do not spend real life cash into the game anymore. Oh, I might need to though because my VIP is running out. Yeah, I only got 1 day and 20 hours left. So this time tomorrow, I might have to buy VIP with 10 bucks. I don't know. 10 bucks for VIP is worth it in my eyes. Um, I can't imagine playing this game without VIP. Obviously, the first way I would do it is to grab Zen from Zen Exchange, and then using this 1000 Zen for VIP, or even then using a 20% off voucher to buy a month Zen with free Zen. But if this Zen Exchange doesn't go through by this time tomorrow, then I'm definitely gonna have to spend 10 bucks on it just to get the Zen. Oh, look at that. There's one. Maybe trade trophies for core chains? And then, thing is, I should practice what I preach, right? The other day I was saying that people are greedy and that they don't want to one. So if I was to sell my lures one to one, do you think anybody's gonna say yes though? Maybe not chains, but maybe marks of potencies. I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on the trade chats to be honest, and kind of like trying to find a happy middle where people would trade you for their marks of potencies and or chains for your trophies. Yeah, people are trying to trade Shard Ice Fangs. I tried. I failed. Nobody's gonna trade for Shard Ice Fangs. That is like too easy.
Like even for chains, chains for me is easy to get. It's just that if I was to grind chains, it might piss people off. So I don't want to do that. I mean, as much as possible, I don't want to like grieve anyone. Offhand shield. What? You mean like a Legion set? You can do that for maps, bro. Somebody's in the world chat, in his own chat, asking if they can help him with getting an offhand. But the thing is, we can't. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta get the maps from the mains, and then open the maps, and then kind of like pray for a man hand or an offhand to drop. Like I got this thing. I've got about 1,000 maps right of Avernus right now. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's actually more than 1,000 at this point. So I'm still looking for the Pants of the Sentinel, which gives you 4,000 defense. It's good for PvP, but yeah, actually I didn't do too bad in PvP. I may have lost like 4 times over 2 wins. Uh, but it wasn't like a face roll, like a steamroll. Um, it was close defeats, close wins. Gotten to a point where we're just like camping in front of the spawn point of the opposition because they were just not they were just not complying. Let's put it that way. When I say complying, they just kept on fighting. Like they know they were gonna lose, right? Like if I was them, I would have just stopped and like wait for the next queue, PvP queue. But no, not these guys. They were like adamant they were gonna win this thing, and it was like, okay. So we decided to camp in front of their spawn points and then like not even let them out. It would be a different story if they said GG, they gave up, and then we could like trade points. But it wasn't the case for that particular fight. They were like, I don't know, to the end. They were what's the word I'm trying to look for here? Persistent, I suppose. Which is not a bad trait for the most part. But I mean, if it's like a steamroll, a face roll, don't you think you should just like give up already? It was like I don't know, 500 to 0 or something ridiculous like that, and they still kept like thinking that they can win this thing. I mean, hey man, that is your prerogative. If you wanna keep on fighting, go ahead. But I'm just gonna kill you on the spot. You know, as soon as you set foot outside of your safe zone, you're dead. Like I'm sorry, that's just how I deal with it because it'd be much faster for both you and I if you were to quit, and then we'll just go to the next one. Give us the win, queue for the next one. And in fact, that last one was my last, like my sixth. I didn't have to go and queue for PvP anymore, so I stopped after that. But now I'm sitting here thinking maybe I should queue for PvP on all my other tunes. That's what people were doing back in the day, just so that they can get, I don't know, something, trophies. Battle trophies, I mean, as in currency, not for the hunt maps. So, hunt lures. God, I'm getting a lot of these shared ice fangs instead. It's ridiculous. It is 5:30 though. I feel like I should stop. I think I should stop. Let's see how many people are. There are 4 people on. That's nice. What I'm gonna do, guys, is every time I stop a stream, I do raid somebody. So I'm actually gonna show you guys the process. You should be able to see what I see. Off Duty Daddies is playing Sea of Thieves. Yama 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 is probably doing a rerun again. Who's that other guy? Rex Ranger, I think. He always does reruns. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the wrong timing. It seems like he's live, but he hasn't even started yet. What's that? Sorry, I can't see. It's the white on white background. Was good watching and talking with you, dude. No problem, anytime. Oh, I just don't feel like it's great content for me to go and grind chain for like an hour. So I will be doing that after this, to be honest with you guys. But I don't want to stream it. It's like, uh, what do I do, guys? It doesn't seem like there's anybody streaming. I mean, this guy is streaming, but he's streaming in French. Cooksey, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. Let me stop the music for a second. Check this guy out. Well, at least he's doing something. He's saying something. I can hear whispers, but I'm not sure what he's doing right now.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Let's listen in for a while.
Talking Q&A, yeah.
I think he's
Yeah,
in
I
the
think we're
Discord.
gonna. I went into the menu to just check, see what was going on. So I'll check that. Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds British. I can't make out what he's saying. Well,
Oh,
anyway, let's just rate him
pop on
because
the fucking frame up now.
I don't know. Oh God. Anyway, sorry. I feel like there's not much like options, so I will rate this guy. I hope you enjoy his stream. I don't know him well enough. I've never seen him stream before, but I hope he's a chilled guy. He doesn't have a camera,
Yeah, I think it's a
unfortunately.
good idea for you to be in the offline.
Party of one? Everybody left? Oh, why did people leave me? I thought I had 5 people viewing. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. There's only a party of one. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't seem like he noticed, and that's fine. I'm just gonna have to go. So, see you guys in the next one, and peace. See you later.